people's bank accounts when they pass away.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like $150 cable bill coming out of my grandparents' bank account for like indefinitely. They don't know how far back it goes. And when you think about the fact that they were living on easily less than $2,000 a month, $150 a month is a huge piece of their income, and we would never have known that. Grandma never let us look at the bank accounts. She, even the people that had powers of attorney weren't filtering through all of those transactions, and we hope that it was simply an error on the part of, the cable company with some billing processing, but it very easily could be elder abuse. Somebody targeted them, signed something years ago, and they just don't know.
So when people call you to get financial advice, create a plan,
Yep.
Is this part of the plan, which is, hey, how are your parents doing? Because, talk about the, how does the parents' plan or the parents' influence or with the folks that you're working with?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Especially for, middle-aged clients.
Mm-hmm.
They have not only the responsibility of shouldering the burden of their children's unexpected needs, but also oftentimes their parents. And people spend a lot of money providing care for parents, even if they're not in a formal caregiving role. It could be just driving and checking in on them, or, making sure they've got their medications, or, something as easy as chopping wood, going and making sure that, utilities are being taken care of. So, yeah, absolutely. Multi-generational planning is really important, and I can't stress how important it is to have those conversations.
So this is something you can coach people on.
Absolutely.
And help them discover if, maybe your mom and dad, your grandpa, grandma, maybe they're being charged a couple $100 that they don't know about, or maybe their Medicaid policies being churned, things like that. So you always check into that, huh?
Absolutely. And that's actually been a really hot topic in the news recently on a state legislative level. They're talking a lot about elder abuse, long-term care planning, and so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of that, and there will be a lot more regulations put in place because, there are some bad apples out there that are just looking to take advantage of people, and it happens a lot. Your capacity diminishes as you get older and you're not able to make decisions, and they're easy prey.
I like the idea of having one sibling taking care of the parent's estate and really assigning that one person, having that conversation before they pass away. I know so many families that once the parents are gone and then the oldest has been assigned to be in charge, and maybe that wasn't the best choice, and then you have all the siblings fighting over everything, and some of those issues could have been dealt with long before they passed away.
Yep. Even something as simple as making sure there are specific bequests for property in your wills, or, quite frankly, it doesn't even have to be in a will. I've heard from clients asking all of their children to make a list of all the heirlooms or family items or just sentimental items that they want, and then the parents or whoever it is that's elder that's planning their estate goes through and says, okay, I didn't realize that little Jimmy wanted this kitchen tool that I used for decades to make pies together. Just simple things like that actually often cause much more conflict than the dollars and cents.
Right.
And cause a lot more hard feelings, so.
We've just gone through that with my husband's parents and his siblings, and it just was really good to figure out whose role was, each sibling going to be responsible for. But in this day and age, when family is spread across the world, you really have to have trusted advisors that you can go to, that are, maybe they're not even geographically in your area, but that are accessible, that are knowledgeable, that communicate the same message to everyone, and you're all on the same page. It's made it so much easier for us to have those point people to rely on. So I commend you for what you do and bringing that whole system together and working from every angle, because you don't know what you don't know, and you're not protected if you're not asking the right questions and being allowed to look at the financials.
How can people get a hold of you? I know AzuraWealthManagement.com.
Yep, you can also call me at 651-300-2456. I'm always happy to consult with people for free initially and talk to them about my practice and what it is that I do, and just see if it's a good fit. And I actually just recently added some wonderful resources to my website, Azura Wealth Management. You can find links to different checklists for planning, even just something as simple as making sure you know where all the people's passwords are, all the keys to the lock boxes. That's when that happens all the time. Here's the key to the lock box. But where is the lockbox?
Right.
What bank? And if you live in, rural Minnesota, that's probably not gonna be too hard to figure out. But if you live in a major metro, you're gonna be stuck calling hundreds of, different facilities to see if they have the lockbox, so. And again, I reinforce too, working with a team is so vital because, working with an attorney and an accountant and a financial advisor, we all understand each area of planning from a different perspective.
That's right.
And we can all work together to brainstorm the best solutions for you based on your needs.
Reach out to us at realtalktwincities.com. Ask the experts. You can always put a question in there and get a free expert advice, a free expert answer rather. I know, Cheryl, you have a couple of listings that you'd like to share with us today.
Yeah, all of our listings are available for review at realtalktwincities.com, and today I just want to mention, I actually have 3 listings. There's a lot of activity going on around the U of M right now, parents getting ready for their students to come in for next season. And I've got 3 listings, all 2 bedrooms, 2 of them with 2 bathrooms, all have heated parking. So nice secure locations for your students, prices ranging from $159 to $189. So I encourage you to get in touch with me for that. And if you are ready for your annual market analysis, please call. You're looking for great advice on buying your next home. realtalktwincities.com, and of course, you probably are due for your mortgage checkup.
Yeah, mortgage checkup takes, should I refi? Is it worth it? We can help you find out within about 5 minutes, and maybe you'll find out that you shouldn't do anything, and that'll be a good feeling. Or there's something you can take advantage of right now. If your rate's 4.25 or higher, it's potentially worth doing a no-cost refinance. Eric the Loan Guy, or you can reach me at realtalktwincities.com, help you out with a mortgage checkup. Also can get you pre-approved for buying a home and or provide a competitive quote. Always good to, you're pre-approved already, your uncle works at Wells Fargo, I feel real good. Or whatever, just reach out. And
Yeah, because on your purchase agreement, you actually have 5 days once you have accepted the purchase agreement to decide who your lender is. So I definitely recommend Eric the Loan Guy, give him a call, check out his rates. And of course, Uriah Hogue with Executive Title couldn't be with us today, but another great resource for your closing.
Yep, we've got you covered every week, 4 o'clock, AM 1280, The Patriot. We're realtalktwincities.com for all things real estate to help you buy, sell, refinance. Again, reach out to us at realtalktwincities.com. Also, Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. on the Wall Street Business Network for you early morning folks. We'll see you next week on AM 1280, The Patriot.